technology. So what is Max technology? And basically you can sum it down to this consumable called Q-Fix. So Q-Fix is similar to the spray we lay down on our shirt that gives it that strong bond and that washability, but now it's a similar chemistry, and now we have them on each bridge, the color bridge and the white bridge. So it's jetted alongside our ink. So it's able to quickly fix, Q-Fix, the ink so that it has a really strong bond.
So it's not pre-treated or any of that?
No, so you're going to go from blank to palette to dryer to you. That's it. That's the whole thing. So it's a one shot, wet on wet. So the Q-Fix, it gives it excellent durability, washability, and like I said, it gels that ink up. It also gave us the ability to do XDI. So the stuff you see around here that's raised up, Nate has one right there. He's showing off. Let me see. Snatch it off his shoulder.
And Nate's got one.
So, and there's one. You know, you can have it look like embroidery, you know, and you can manipulate the file so I can get a nice flat white, beautiful white here, raise this up, and kind of give it embroidery effects, all different effects. I mean, he's wearing a basketball over there.
And is this all in like one pass or multiple passes?
2 passes of white.
That's great.
So higher resolution, I mean, it's going to slow you down, but anyway, moving forward.
I mean, nobody else is doing this.
No, yeah, you can walk all the way around here, no one else is doing it. So you have Quick Fix, right? So that is the bedrock of Max technology across both systems. Then specifically designed into this machine, and it works as a blocker, so that when the dye reactivates, it doesn't make its way up to the top of the white ink, so you can preserve a nice, beautiful, glossy white ink. So that is the...
I'm looking at the white and I'm like, I almost don't believe it. What is this?
There.
It's crazy.
It's there.
That's crazy.
And look, I should say it's not a magic bullet, and there's certainly still SKUs out there that we struggle with, but you know, from where we started with our first poly system and our ability to print on these kinds of you know, reds and royals and all these really hard to work with colors, we have vastly expanded the amount of SKUs that we can print confidently on without any dye migration visible to anybody.
Texture.
Let's see, what should we put on this?
You found out texture is what?
And what type of material is this?
This is 100% polyester. Now this machine, it's called the Alice Max Poly, but it's by far our most versatile machine that we have. So you can print on 100% cotton, you can print on 100% polyester, you can print on 50/50s, you can print on raincoats, you can print on jet ski covers, you can print on license plates, you can print on wood.
License plates?
Yeah, we have a customer who's printed on license plates. It's a true story. He's here today, so he has one of these and he's printed on license plates. So it's really, we're stretching the limits and finding out what we can and we can't print on. But this machine is by far our most versatile. So we're talking about the consumables. So on the white bridge, we talked about the Q-Fix. Now we talked about the DM guard. We go back to the color bridge where we have something called Poly Enhancer. So Poly Enhancer is crucial for the durability and washability, also the stretchability. You know, polyester is great. Why? Because it's cheap.
Right.
Why else? Because it's stretchable. You can stretch it all day. It's going to go back to shape.
Right.
It's breathable. It's more moisture wicking.
Right.
Poly Enhancer Pro helps with all that and keeping that. You know, keeping those benefits of these shirts. So you can grab a print, you can stretch the crap out of it.
Right.
The ink isn't going to crack. It isn't going to break. It's going to go back to shape. And then now we're looking at something. This is a beautiful color. Hand me that flashlight right there. You see it? Okay, turn that on. So that's a UV light. And now we're looking at one of the great benefits of this machine is we have CMYK. We've added neon pink and neon yellow. So we've expanded our color gamut by 50%. We're now able to reach all those colors that were previously out of our gamut. So we're color matching, you know, Seattle Seahawks green, the Miami Dolphins aqua. We're able to get to all those colors. And, you know, just one of the benefits of having these neon inks is, yeah, they're also fluorescent. So,
No doubt.
So yeah, I've made a Pink Floyd poster at the office. That's a fact, you know. But it's just an absolutely incredible machine. Lays down beautifully prints, and then we're not done.
So I was going to ask about the camera.
Well, Well, curing, yes, we can get into that, but first I'm going to talk about the ear knife. So this is something brand new. So right here you see 400 degrees Celsius. That's, I don't know, 900 degrees Fahrenheit. In here you'll see a little metal box. And basically, let's pull up the print here. What do we want to do? We will do some XDI. Yeah, go ahead. Press these two buttons. Yep, it's the new codes. There you go. So, talking about the air knife. There's two situations where it'll be used. We have a setup called brush polyester. So basically, it will come out. If you have, brush polyester, it will come out over your print area. It will open up the exhaust. It'll blow that hot air over it to lay flat and kind of singe all those fibers, so that way you can get a nice, smooth, flat print. Another time it's going to be used is in our XDI setup. Just because this machine, when it's printing the white right now, its resolution is 1400 by 800. Essentially it's a 30 picoliter drop size, but here it's getting a double drop, so it's getting two quick bolts. So it's actually laying down 60 picoliters at once, so that's quite a lot of ink. So after each pass, the air knife will come over it and open up the exhaust just to help cure it as it goes along. So that's the only other time you'll see the air knife being used. Yeah, if you curl down, here it comes, it's going over it. And you'll hear it open and close. It sounds like a blow-off valve. That's just the exhaust opening and closing. So that's another thing that's exclusive and brand new to this machine. No other machine here.
And is it exclusive to this model?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, this is brand new.
That's great.
So yeah, and XDI came out with obviously the Atlas Max, and it's come so far. Basically, the imagination of us that are working in New Jersey and have the time to mess around with it, design and created so many really cool things that. I was in Mexico last week. A customer who just got one of these, and I spent the day with their designers and a translator. And by the end of the day, they were taking full advantage of everything I showed them, and printing in XDI, printing stuff like this, which is in particular, meaning that you can look at it one way, you're going to get one color, and the other, you're going to get the other. So, they were very excited, and it makes us very excited too to see customers adapting it, because, when it first came out, it was like, well, how do you show this? How do you use it? So it's great to see it's starting to become more and more adapted.
How long have y'all been working on this machine?
So this machine was at Printing United last year, but I think it was very, very new last year. So it has really come into its own. There's been quite a few software updates and, it's technology, so things that came along. But I can say right now, this is by far my favorite machine. One of the most stable machines we've ever made, and an absolute beast, a tank.
I see.
There's nothing it can't print on. You feed it garbage, it'll give you gold.
Oh my God.
Give it cheap garments, and you're still gonna get a beautiful print. And just all the benefits of curing at low temperature, so less staining and stuff like that. It's a complete game changer. And the name Max Poly, it's tricky because it's everything. It can print on everything. So yeah, if you're standing over here, you get the blue. I'll give you some space. You can come all the way around with that. And then from the other side, you should be getting a very vibrant red. And the sword goes from green to yellow. So yeah, it's
the same thing with this too. You can see that it's.
So yeah, just even step one, step two.
Yep.
Like I said, one operator doing standard print would be 85 in an hour.
Can you say that one more time? So in an hour, he said you can get about 80, 85.
Yeah, and that's A4 size. So I mean, if you're doing left chest, you're in triple digits for sure.
So how would somebody go about
acquiring one of these? And you can talk to one of our sales specialists here. I'm an application, so I get to just have the fun with it. So that's a conversation with somebody else, but yeah, They go through the numbers with you, talk about ROI, talk about whatever kind of financing, however it works. To me, that's foreign. So, you know, which I don't mind. As somebody who used to be in sales, and frankly found something where I really love my job. And I never thought I'd have a job that I love, but here I am. You know, I took a pay cut to do it, but I go to work happy every day. So, yeah.
This is probably the most beautiful print I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're incredible. How it works, your ROI and your demand, right? Because look, we sell machines. We're a chemistry company at heart. What we really sell is ink.
Right.
So what makes sense for us is to put you in a machine that you have the demand for, that you can get the ROI on and succeed, right? Because when you succeed, we succeed. You know, it helps us that our customers are out there, they're running their machines, they're using our ink, they're using our consumables. Buying a Kornit printer is not like buying other printers. You're getting a partnership. You know, you're working hand in hand to succeed with a company that cares and is always available to you to help you along the way. You know, I work in New Jersey every day.
So it's not Epson. I'm just kidding.
No, I don't know. See, again,
This is what I know.
It's not Epson. I was gonna say I don't know. You know.
We have no halos here.
Yeah. But these are things I hear. It's you know, it's a different experience. So.
I used to work at a print shop. Now I do like consulting for different print shops out here. But one of the print shops that I worked at, the owner was like, "This is like my dream machine." I was like, I can imagine. So I wanted to check it out in person because we ran about like 50,000 shirts every month, so on and so forth. And he had a 3070 Epson. Don't worry about it.
Right.
But he was pushing about maybe like 1,000 shirts a week just on like that DTG.
Right.
So when I went to check this out, I was like, oh, okay, like, how many people do you need to run it? He's like, one. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
like,
so exactly, and that's one of those things, I was just talking to somebody, it's one of those things like, I don't know what it is, you know, I don't know what the numbers are, but I think for anybody who's interested in something like this, it doesn't hurt to sit down, look at those numbers. You know, it might not be for you today, it might not be for you for a year from now, but it doesn't hurt to know, you know, to kind of know, you know, this is our demand, this is the ink price, this is the cost, and figure out how it works and where you need to be to make it work. So, yeah, it's one of those things. You know, it's the Lamborghini, the Bugatti Lamborghini of printers here. Obviously, you know, it comes with a hefty price tag, but it's you know, like I said, I think it's 100% unique. There's nobody doing what we're doing, and I think in coming even from the partnership side, I don't think there's any company that's investing in their customers as much as we are. Please, I want to see it. I want to see it. You know, it automatically gets loaded. What? Automatically gets loaded onto the pallet. It goes through this whole process. Basically, the operator is, yeah, that's the operator. Yeah. So there's an auto loader. So the operator would load those shirts in a big stack, and it'll automatically go from that to the pallet. And then you're sitting at the dryer just collecting, and the dryer's in line all together.
Like it's digital, right? So
yes, let me try not to cuss, but this is like
Fucking insane.
Oh my god.
cái đó at least đúng là đang là